everyone. I hope you all are fine and healthy. I welcome you all to RKP Online classes. Today in this video, I am going to discuss chapter number 5 of your SS book, that is natural resources. So our today's topic is natural resources. See, it is a combination of two words, that is natural plus resources. It is a combination of two words, that is natural plus resources. So we will understand what is natural first. Natural means the thing which is derived from the nature. The thing which is derived from the nature, that means you can say that the thing which are not made by humankind. The thing which are derived from the nature but not caused by humankind, that is natural. Here the word resources means useful things. Resources means useful things, or you can say the things that are present in the environment, which are available in the environment, which help us to satisfy our needs. So what is natural resources? Natural resources are those resources that are given to us by the nature. They are those resources which are given to us by the nature. Now, one question will arise in your mind. From where do we get these natural resources exactly? So, we get the natural resources from the earth, our planet, or the environment around us. Thus, we can say the natural resources are available to us everywhere. They are all around us. One more question arises here, that the natural resources, what are those natural resources then? So, they are air that we breathe, water that we drink, plants and animals found in our surroundings, wind that blow, or sun that gives us heat and light. Thus, we can say that natural resources are very useful to us. They are very useful to us, and we use those natural resources in order to satisfy our daily needs. Now we will discuss about the types of natural resources. So students, there are two types of natural resources. There are how many types of natural resources? Yes, two types of natural resources are there. So one is renewable resources. Renewable resources, and we also call renewable resources as inexhaustible resources. Inexhaustible resources, we will discuss the meaning also. And second category, second type of natural resource are non-renewable resource. Non-renewable resource, and we also call non-renewable resource as exhaustible resource, as exhaustible resources. So what is renewable resource here? Renewable resources are those resources that can be renewed, that can be used again and again, that can be used again and again. Why inexhaustible? Because these are the resources that never ends. These are the resources that doesn't vanish easily, kabhi na khatam hone wale. For an example, if we talk about sunlight, sun, wind means air, and if we talk about water, so these are inexhaustible resources that never vanish. Okay. Next is non-renewable resources. The resources which can't be renewed, which can't be used again and again. That means these are the resources that do not grow or come back easily. These non-renewable resources exist in very limited quantity. They exist in very limited quantity. And once we use these resources, then it takes a long period of time in order to recover them. So what are those non-renewable resources? They are fossil fuels. Fossil fuel. All the fossil fuels are non-renewable, means exhaustible resources that vanish rapidly, like coal, petroleum, diesel, natural gas. These are some fossil fuels. And also we can take earth minerals. Earth minerals are also non-renewable resources. and also metals like gold, silver, platinum, iron. These are also non-renewable resources. And also one more important thing, that though they can be replaced, but it takes millions of years, a long period of time, in order to form it again. Now the question arises, from where do we get these non-renewable resources? We get the non-renewable resources from the dead and preserved of any living organism. Like you can look at the screen, we get from the dead and preserved of any living organism. We will discuss about that, why do we conserve natural resources? What is the need of conservation of natural resources? Because as you all know that resources are available to us in limited quantity. Resources are available to us in limited quantity, but we are using those resources in abundant quantity, in excess quantity. Though it is available in limited quantity, but we all human beings are using those resources in abundant, in excess quantity. If we'll talk about fossil fuels, as you know, coal, petroleum, diesel, we all are using these resources in our day-to-day life, in everyday life. Though they are available in less quantity, but we are using them in our everyday life. That's why there is need of conservation of these resources. And do you know, students, the rate at which these resources are available to us is less as compared to the rate we are consuming these resources. As I told you that it takes very long period of time in order to renew them. But still we are consuming in abundant quantity. That's why there is need of conservation of these resources for our upcoming, for our future generation. Okay, that's why we conserve the natural resources. The question arises, what are fossil fuels? So fossil fuels are the fuels that are formed inside the earth, from the remains of plants and animals. See students, the remains of plants and animals buried inside the earth, and due to heat and pressure they convert into the fossil fuels. So as we have discussed the fossil fuels, they are non-renewable resources, exhaustible resources like coal, petroleum, okay, natural gas. So we will discuss about this. Petroleum, they are found under the ocean, deep inside the oceans. Next is natural gas. Natural gas is a gas, as the name indicates, natural gas. So it's a gas that is found inside the earth, and we use the natural gas for cooking or heating purpose, both purposes. Next is coal. Coal is a rocky substance, rock substance that we burnt as a fossil fuel. So these are some fossil fuels. So one more question arises, how can we conserve the natural resources? What are the different ways through which we can conserve the natural resources? First is by afforestation. You must have heard about deforestation, means cutting down of trees. So instead of deforestation, we should go for afforestation, means growing more and more trees. Okay. Second is by saving water. That means by saving water or by harvesting rainwater, we can save the water for later use. Next is by saving fuels. By saving fuels means we can use the public transportation. Okay, for shorter distances we can use bicycle. So thus we can save the fuels. But here are some tips for the students also, that you can also conserve the natural resources. So look at the screen. First is write on both sides of paper. Okay, don't waste the paper. Second is use bicycle for short distances. Okay, or you can go by walking. Third is stop the wastage of water. Stop the wastage of water. Okay, if leaking pipe is there, you make it fixed, okay, in order to save the water. Next is by harvesting rainwater. You all can save, you all can conserve these natural resources.